this crap. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Oh wow.
Wow.
No way. There's a third. Dang. Okay. I saw the first one, and it was bad. And then this one was bad. I haven't seen this one yet, and I don't want to watch it. Did I have a playlist? Okay.
Confluence has seamless integrations with your...
So, it's Paramount, which is really, really, really weird. So the weird thing about this is it actually had two names. I forgot the old name, but it used to have an old name and then they changed it. Okay. Okay, so first thing is the story. There is no story. Okay, that's a lie, but not really. This one says, this name on Mars follows the struggles of this guy, a 20-something artist who snuck upon a utopian Martian colony, only to realize it's repeating the same old Earth problems. No, it's not. That's not the episode. It's... I actually haven't even read that. It's not even the episode. That literally has nothing to... I mean, that's just like a description. But that's not even the episode. What it's actually about is... So yeah, but they do actually introduce that he did sneak onto it. And that's it. Like, there's nothing else. There's nothing else to the story. Oh yeah, there's this at the end. Well, actually, I mean, it felt like the end, but apparently it isn't. Towards the end, they have this little thing, and like, honestly, I don't even know how to start describing it. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know. I don't know what even happens. Like, these two dudes show up, I guess, and then I don't I don't remember. And then they like put him in a bubble or something for no reason. And then for some reason they all start taking out their chips, which I think is like supposed to be an access into Mars. Wow, and then they take him out for like literally no reason. And then, yeah, that's it. They get put sleepy gas, and then they get their chips back injected, and then woo, it's all over. Wow, that was the end. And like, the thing about it is it's not good, and it shouldn't have a name. It should just be a pilot episode. Cause like, there's no story to it, so it doesn't actually feel like an episode, which would be fine for a pilot episode, but they try and show this off as if it's like an actual episode that people like came down and was like, actually wrote this. Because like with a pilot episode, it's okay if there's no story because you're just introducing the characters. But like, name it pilot then. Don't give it like switch through two different names. It doesn't make any sense. And then I commented this. Oh, actually, yeah, let me talk more. Characters. The characters are horrible. Okay, maybe horrible's too rude, but like, they're so lifeless, and the voice acting is just, like...
Why free? This is the only copy...
Wait, let me find a better...
Yeah, it's just I hate college.
Education wasn't encouraged where I'm from. Just
Like, it's so bad. The voice acting is just not good. And like, I mean, if you have like good everything else, voice acting comes last. It doesn't matter. And you can watch a show that has amazing story and amazing characters and phenomenal writing, and the voice acting is horrible, and that would be fine because you can get over that. And it literally comes last on a list of things that when you're trying to describe a show or movie. But I just want to point it out because it's absolutely horrible. And then the characters themselves, if you would even call them that, like they're not characters. They're just, there's nothing to them. I mean, every single character like can either be described by one line or 0 lines. Because like there's nothing to them. Like this one robot thing, the first word that comes to my mind is robot, and mysterious because of the ending. Ooh, spooky. And then him, literally, I don't know. I can't describe. Maybe like, one word to describe him would be rebellious, I guess. But like that's it. And then I don't know. I mean, all of these characters, there's just nothing to them. And like, especially this scene. Oh, they have cutaway gags like Family Guy for some reason too. But like this scene.
Should I have just stayed on Earth? I haven't even told my parents I'm on another planet.
Still no trace. Time to close the case. He's probably gone for good.
my baby.
There is a chance he snuck onto one of those really expensive shuttles to Mars.
Expensive? Well, I'm sure he's fine. If he's alive.
Like, I think that was like it's just, what? Like, was that supposed to be funny? Was that supposed to not make sense? Because it didn't make any sense. One minute she's crying, the next minute she doesn't care. Like, because that does sound like the setup to a joke. But there's no joke. It doesn't make any sense. Is it funny because now he's fine with it? Because, ooh, expensive? Is that it? Was that the whole joke? Because that doesn't even make any sense. I hate this character with a passion because he's stupid. Yeah, I think they just, like, saw the word rebellious in, like, the dictionary, and then we're like, okay, let's make a character out of it. And this is what you get, is this dude. Because there's nothing else to him, and, like, like, why? I don't care about him. He's annoying. And, like, that's it. He starts to lead a rebellion, and that's when they all take out their chips. Oh, that's why he gets captured. Okay. Now I remember. Okay, yeah. I think so, actually. Hold on.
I don't know what war is, but it sounds pretty catchy.
I remember something about war?
Same.
I live for drama.
Like, what was that? Why did they have that? Woo, come on.
Put your hands up!
They're
no.
up. They've been up.
You can do better than that.
He's teaching radical Earth theory.
Sir, you broken martial law. We've got to put you in jail.
So, like, because he's talking about it, that's when he gets captured. Oh, it wasn't even because he was leading a rebellion. It's literally just because he was talking about it. So there's nothing to him. There's like one instance of him being rebellious, and that's like bro, I can't. It's just so bad. And then look at
Going on
gas.
over here.
Look at
people.
that.
Hey, what's up?
Heritage.
That's not gas. That looks like a cloud. That looks like a really crappy cloud that would be in like a background. Like, no, this is like the main thing. This is in the foreground. This is here. It's it looks so bad. And like compared to like other things, like I'm gonna make a lot of comparisons, which probably isn't good, but I honestly don't even care. Okay, look at the gas in this one.
I knew it.
Well, your suit is tacky. Fuck.
Like, see how it interacts with like nice. Looks like, it's actually, like this is made by a company, This is an actual company. This is a funded Paramount, well-known company. Comparing it, dude, and this is freelance. This is also a company, but like this, they have no income and they still do better. Like, even just this scene comes in mind. Think of it.
Sir, they're filling this room with something.
Like, look how it interacts and it actually looks good. And dude, oh my
Shame.
God.
Embarrassed of your own heritage.
You can't make this up. It looks so bad. Oh yeah, that leads me to my next point, animation. It's bad. It's animated in tweens, which, like, it's fine. I don't care if it's animated in tweens or not, but it really comes across as lazy. Hold on.
All part of the marketing scheme I learned from this.
Look at me. Still a struggling artist working at a coffee shop.
Like, it's not horrible. Animation-wise, it's very not horrible. It's fine. It's just not great either. Like, you would probably expect more from Paramount. And the thing with episodes is that you kind of want to make every episode, like, stand out and make it feel like it's an actual episode. I mean, I think if you, like, depending on what your mindset with going through episodes is, like, if you're just trying to make a really long show and you want to, like, get a ton of seasons out of it, then animating in tweens, that could be fine. And I think this is what it's trying to do, but like something like this, where a ton of effort is put into it, into the animation, and you can see where the effort is put into the animation. Like, you can just see the effort put into it.
Hey, Mills.
And it looks amazing, and it pays off because it's a really good episode. But like something like this, it's not good. It's not a good episode. And also because, like, I don't know what their direction on this is. I don't know, like, if they're expecting to get a ton of seasons out of this, you're not going to get a ton of seasons out of it. There's nothing, I mean, the idea is kind of cool. I like the idea of kind of dystopian thing. It's a cool idea, but like it's nope, not good. And yeah, the animation, like, because like things like Family Guy, like, you can tell there's less effort put into the animation, but that's fine because the jokes are funny. But like, so like you can tell like it's fine on other shows, but this show, because nothing else is good, I also want to point that out. And the writing is horrible. Well, okay, it's not horrible. It's just really bad. So it's written by this guy. He seems to be doing a lot of stuff with this. Oh, it has more dislikes than likes. Ooh, okay, when I first saw this, it was when was it? It was a while ago. See if I can find it. Come on. It was around this time. It was literally actually this day. I saw it when Gravity Falls was going through its 10-year anniversary. The single day. So whenever Gravity Falls came out, plus 10 years. So like June. I don't know. But it was that day. So 3 weeks ago, was it? Wait, no, 12 days ago. How long? 2 weeks ago. Okay. So like, 10 days ago, never mind. Okay, it's just keep on changing. Yeah, okay, whatever. Something like 10 days ago was when I first saw it, and the like to dislike ratio, it was pretty much even. And the thing about this is I really wanted to see if it was good, because like every video I click on, I immediately like it because I'm dumb like that. But this one, I was holding off and I was seeing if it was going to be good or not. And then around here or something is when I realized it just wasn't good. And like the jokes, that also falls into writing. The jokes aren't good. This is the only funny joke.
This is the only coffee.
And that doesn't even count as a joke because there's nothing to it. It's just funny how he gets cut off, and that was it. Like, they don't make any sense. And then there's dialogue.
Study group?
This.
Yeah.
They're not good jokes, and I think that also has to do with the voice acting being so lifeless. That's a word that I use to describe this, is lifeless. Everything about this is lifeless. The animation is like bland, it's flat, there's nothing to it. The characters, they're bland, flat, nothing to them. Everything about it is just so lifeless, and it kind of feels like a fever dream. And like, the jokes aren't good. And yeah, like I said, that probably has to do with the voice acting and the delivery, because there's more to a joke than just what is being said. It's like, it's the timing, it's the delivery, it's something that could be going on in the background. Actually, there was something like that in
college at a coffee shop.
This.
Now look at me. All while I struggled to pay tuition working at a coffee shop. Now look at me.
And like, yeah, that I've seen that in other shows, and it's been done horribly in other shows.
Sorry. Wait, I live this way.
And in this case, it wasn't done that bad. Like, it's fine. And it's kind of funny. This would be my second favorite joke. Again, not an actual joke, but... Oh, actually, technically...
Working at a coffee shop.
But, like... Because... I don't know why. Because they don't draw attention to it. They don't make it annoying. Every other joke is just annoying to listen to. And it's like, stop talking. It's... like, you're not doing a good joke. Just stop. But this one, because it's in the background, it's not annoying. And I'm fine with it. I think that's why I like this one, too. Because it's not annoying and they don't linger on it for too long. If I can find it. I can't find it. Okay. Bird joke. Best joke in the entire show is a bird slapping its face against glass. Amazing. Yeah, but that's the only good joke. Somebody else said that, something like that. It'd be so easy. Yeah, like, you see, going back to shows like this, where there's like good writing, characters are like pretty good. I mean, that, yeah. Good jokes, actually funny jokes. Every single joke I laughed at in this show. Other things like animation. The animation is fine. They're trying to do something like this, where they're making every episode like rememberable. This one is just trying to pump episodes out for money, I assume, because the episodes are already mostly or already fully made if they're making them come out every Friday. So they're just trying to pump them out, and they don't care what people say because they're already halfway done with it. Why not just finish the episode? But like, yeah, shows like this, where they're like, the animation, you can just tell that they're trying to make every episode noticeable and rememberable because of the fact that they have like stop motion and like, yeah, mixed media, stuff like that. You can just tell that they're really, really trying to make every episode good. And that's really cool. And that's something at the beginning of this, the reason why I didn't immediately dislike it around like here, which I probably normally would have, is because I thought it was just like one guy. Because it's written and created by him. And I also think I saw something like that. He's the only one replying to comments and making comments. So... yeah. Wait, no, I completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, okay, so I didn't immediately dislike it. I felt kind of bad for disliking it, which it's stupid because dislikes are gone. It literally does not matter if I dislike this or like this. But I felt bad still. I thought it was just this guy because like he's responding to it and he seems like he's like taking the criticism and like actually taking the criticism, which is really nice. Hope to win you over next time. Like I think he genuinely cares about this series. And that's what I thought at first. I was like, if this is actually someone's passion project and this is what they really want to complete, then actual criticism would be nice. So like, that's what I did. I want to see this succeed, or at least when I commented this 10 days ago, I wanted to see it succeed, because I genuinely did, because it felt like it was just one guy who really wanted this to be completed. Like, he even responded. It doesn't make any sense what he says. He said, glad you dig the premiere. I wasn't even here for the premiere. Oh, premise. My bad. Oh, glad you dig the premise. I'm so stupid. I thought he said premiere. Oh my gosh. Okay. Never mind. That makes sense now because I did like the premise. Jeez. But yeah, I thought he was just completely skimmed over my comment, thought that I said a bunch of good things. I was like, glad you liked it. That's what I thought he was doing. Never mind. So yeah, I genuinely wanted this. I wanted to see this succeed because I just did. And I felt bad for him. And it sounded interesting. I would totally watch something like this if it had good writing and good characters and good animation and story and stuff. Then I would genuinely want this to succeed because it's a good idea. But like, that's what I thought at first. And yeah, totally respect you. Yeah, see, like, even just, yeah, exactly this. Totally respect, like a lot of respect. Nice try. That sounds really bad, but nice try, genuinely, because like, oh wait, this actually, okay, I'm interested. But like, genuinely, if he wants this to be his thing, then there would be a lot of changes that would need to happen for this to actually be something, anything really. And then, so yeah, that's what I thought at first. It was okay. I would give it like a 4 out of 10. This whole episode is like a 4 out of 10. It's not horrible. It's not the worst thing. And compared to episode 2, it's a masterpiece, which is kind of sad because episode 2 is horrendous. It's so bad. But like, at least this one actually has a couple of things where you can be like, you can point it out and be like, okay, that was something good. But like, there are more bad things, so it is a 4 out of 10. And I wouldn't watch it again. But like, no, it wasn't that good. And then episode 2 came out, and it's just, yeah, the same. Actually, it'd be kind of cool if they started every episode like this. It'd be kind of funny. So this one is even worse. It's just, I mean, okay. Oh my gosh, I just died. Okay, yeah, it's not good. It's so much worse. So again, let's start off with the story. There is actually a story in this one, surprisingly. Like, because in the first one, it felt like a pilot episode, so it felt like they were just introducing a main story and not an actual episode story, which is fine, but like I said, make it a pilot episode, don't play it off like it's an actual episode. So the first one has a pass, whatever. This one actually has a story in the episode, but it's not a great story. So he can't draw hands. Like, it's a little funny, but it's not funny enough to be like, oh, that's a funny idea. That's something that I can see myself watching 4 minutes and 33 seconds worth of. And ew. Yeah, see, that's totally my point, is that small jokes like this where they're
Giant egg along with my other 60 siblings.
Whoa.
like tiny jokes like that, where they just kind of happen and they're not obnoxious and they're not in your face. I like those ones. So again, this is my favorite joke of the whole episode. Again, it's not even a joke. It's just it's a hilarious. It's just a funny. That's the only way that I can describe it. It's my favorite funny in this entire episode. There we go. But yeah, so this basketball team shows up, and oh, it's cue ball. My bad. Sorry, because everybody knows that when you play a game that includes a ball, it would have to be a cube. Obviously, that would make so much sense. And it's Mars, so it's funny. and it's different, and it's quirky in its own little way because it's a different planet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this guy shows up. They have a I'm just gonna call it basketball, we don't even care. Basketball team shows up, and they're like, oh, hey, something about a team happening. And he's like, oh my gosh, I want to join, I think. Does he say? Oh no, he says he doesn't want to. Wait. It's so forgettable. I literally forgot what happened. But yeah, a basketball team shows up, and then he gives his sad little backstory about how he's so great at basketball because he's good at basketball because he gave up drawing. So he was like, all right, screw drawing. I'll just go do basketball. And then he turned out to be really, really good at it. But now he can't draw hands, and he's so sad. Yeah. So then he decides to make his own basketball team, and nobody joins it. Wait, does he?
Boss Bader over there in the middle of his sob story.
Yeah, I try to stay humble.
I know these teams have only existed for like an hour, but I feel like I've been waiting for this moment my whole life.
Merch! 20x off, today only. Who wants a Sunspots tee?
Let's hear for the Sunspots.
And who wants a Sputniks tee?
One man to own the only basket cube teams on the planet?
Maybe he's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never thought about it that way.
Does this shirt make me look fat?
Can't knock until you try it.
Fine. I'll start my own.
Okay, and that was kind of a funny setup. Again, the delivery ruined it, but like the funny setup of like I forget what it's called, the rule of threes or something. They had the one person saying something about something, another person saying something about something, and then completely unrelated thing for the third one. And that's a good setup, and it can be funny. Again, the delivery was not good, so it wasn't funny. It was funny, it just wasn't like laughable funny, or enough to point out and be like, oh, that was a funny joke.
Well, wait until you see the line. I'll start my own team.
Oh.
Who wants to join?
Oh my gosh. No one.
Introducing Suns.
Woo!
What's with the hands?
This is sad.
Then she kills herself. I don't.
Who wants
Oh
to
my
watch the
gosh. Oh,
first
no.
game?
Let's go, Spot!
It does. So yeah, he wants to make his own basketball team because apparently he got mad or something. I literally forgot. And like, it's just, it doesn't make any sense. And that's it for the story. And like, here's how it ends.
Let's go, Spot!
Let's hear for the Sunspots.
Skill shot. Totally would have made it if the can was square. Peace.
That's it. That's how it ends. Like that was that was it. All that setup where they're all talking about basketball and they're all like, "Oh my gosh, did something about teams," and he gives his little backstory or whatever. All of that just for the episode to end. It just ended so abruptly. I was like, "Wait, that was actually it?" Like either you can make the runtime longer or give it some type of ending, because like if you're continuing to make a part 2, either name it part 1 or like give some type of ending to like a secondary story or like a little tiny subplot maybe, because it just ends like there's nothing. Nothing was resolved. He still can't draw hands. He's still not on a basketball team. Literally from the beginning to the end is the exact same, except now he's more sad. That's really the only difference. I hate this character so much. What does that even say? I can't read that. Like, I don't know. I felt really, 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 like I really wanted to see it succeed. And then this episode came out and it just, now I don't even care. I genuinely don't care. I did care and it felt like I felt bad for him. Yeah, I don't care anymore, which is kind of sad. Cube had more dimensions than the people. That was actually a funny joke. Whoa, a comment made a funnier joke than the show. Yeah, but that's true because the characters have nothing to them. Same thing with the characters. It's literally the same thing. I mean, they added something to him, but You don't feel anything for him. It's kind of like, who cares? Like, so what? He can't draw hands. Oh, wow, he's good at basketball. Like, why is he... It would be funnier if he was like trying to like impress someone or something. So then he joins a basketball team and just completely gives up on art and is just like, screw it, I want to impress this person. So then he joins a basketball team, sucks balls at basketball, and then leaves basketball and then still can't draw. So then he loses 2 things. That would be hilarious. And I would feel more for him. And then he can improve by the end of the episode and be like, oh, do something to where you can actually know that he improved as a character. But no, he just stabs a basketball and the show ends. This looks like a packaging box. I don't know what those are called, but it looks like a packaging box. I'm losing my voice. Animation. Same. It's literally just the same. It's nothing bad, nothing good. It's just animation. It's animated. You can tell what's going on. It's whatever. The writing is worse somehow, even though this one actually has a story. The writing is worse. No story is better than a story somehow. Does it even count as a story? I don't think it does, because there was no end to it. And again, if it was supposed to be a part 2, I don't get it. What was supposed to happen? I don't think that was supposed to be a part 2. I think he was supposed to be forgotten, and then that was it, and they all leave him, and then you're supposed to feel sad for him or something. And like, there was something else that I saw. It was the same day that I saw the first episode, and I was thinking of comparing this in my head, and I need to find it. I completely forgot his name. Oh yes. Can I search my history?
Cringe.
Here we go. Doctor's Appointment. Oh, sure. Okay. But like, this is better. And it it has more of a story, even though this one still kind of like leaves it off as a mystery, but it's a good mystery. And it kind of makes you want more. And like, it's a short. And they still, like, because this one doesn't even really have an ending either, but I still want more compared to this, where there's no ending to it either, but I don't care. And like, there's this one character that stood out.
Okay. Yeah, dude, I'll be fine. I think my machine's seen better days, though.
Dasher, Colonel Police!
Dasher?
I've been told here in regards to recent violence and unlicensed matching hopping. You'll have a permanent arrest, criminal.
Alright, let's make this quick. What are my rights? What am I being charged with?
Your rights? Oh, I'm turning off the body cam for this one, bro.
Hello?
Hi, this is Melissa from Kitco Regional Medical Center. Just calling to remind you of your upcoming appointment with Dr. Fitzgerald on Monday.
Monday?
That's probably on your show. Either way, this character that has, from my knowledge, never been introduced before, just showed up for this short and is only here for like a couple seconds, not even a full minute, has more character than any of these people that have now had 2 episodes to make something out of themselves. This character has more, like, I don't get it. This is just one guy. This is one guy. This is actually one dude. This is just, like, he did all of this, and it's still better than a company's doing. Comedy Central. Funny cartoons. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. This is like a way better character that has way more dimensions and is actually an interesting character. And it's funny because it's only here for like 30 seconds and then it's just gone. and it's still a better character. I don't get it. I really don't. It's so funny. This show can't do better character writing than this one guy. Which props to this guy, because this was like actually really enjoyable to watch. I would honestly watch this again. It was a really good video. I liked it. But this, no. And it's kind of just sad because of how much hope I had for the first one. It was very little amount, but it was still some. Like, I still had some. What the heck? She's like staring into my soul. Why? Time of day? Oh no. Dang, all the aesthetics come out at 10:09 p.m. Video I'm watching? What does that have to... Okay, whatever. Location Canada. That's a different country. What do you mean? General location. Yeah, go to a different country. Dude. Okay, whatever. That's bull. I don't even care. It's just weird. Oh yeah, okay. Because like I had so much hope for the first one. It wasn't a lot of hope. It was just a little bit of hope. And it could have like, because I was interested. I wanted to see it succeed, and then this episode came out, and I don't care. I don't care what happens to this show anymore. If it gets good all of a sudden, that would be amazing. That would actually be amazing. I don't think that's gonna happen though. Okay, here we go. What do they have to say about this? Finding out there are sports on Mars. Okay, you can't bring in big boy words when I don't even know what the word hippopotamus means. Clean out the bed.
Doing your mom?
Of stuff by scooping out mud, weeds, and rubbish with whatever this is.
Picture time.
Cleaning out. Oh, so it's not literal. I was about to be like, okay, they're actually on cocaine or something if they think that. Okay, it's not literal. Good. Dude, okay, good. Okay, so finding out there are sports on Mars. I'm so dumb. I can use the little weird creepy mouth lady.
Dredge.
Dredge?
Dredge.
Oh, does it move anymore? I thought it moved. I liked it when it moved. I mean, I didn't, but...
Dredge.
Oh, it moves. Hello, you're back.
Dredge.
Say it slower.
Dredge.
Dredge. Okay, dredge. Dredges up painful memories from Marsupial's past. That was it. So, like, what's supposed to happen? Like, is that what they wanted to do? Because there are different ways to do that. Like, because if you're having a more character-driven episode, then yeah, this would be fine, because then it doesn't matter if there's a story to it or not. I mean, yeah, obviously there probably should be a little bit progression in the story just to make it feel like you're not just stuck on one thing. But I guess it's fine. If it's more character-driven, yeah, who cares? But it doesn't feel character-driven because I don't care for him. I don't care for any of these people, actually. I have nothing else to say. It shocked me how it just ended so abruptly. It doesn't make any sense. I feel bad for him though, because if he actually does care about it, he'll listen to what people are saying. And if he doesn't, then it's gonna be a bad show for the rest of the time. You okay? Hello. I don't know. I mean, I really wanted to see this succeed. And now I only kind of want to see it succeed. I'm okay if it succeeds, and I'm okay if it doesn't, because it doesn't affect me anymore. At first I was like, oh, maybe it's gonna be good. Maybe it won't. What are you doing? You good? Okay. I haven't seen this one yet, and I'm probably not going to talk about it if it's good or bad. If it's bad, I'm just gonna. I don't want to watch 5 minutes. I'm going to because it's funny, but I'm not going to now because I'm recording for like an hour. But it's just sad, and like because these are both of these are. I mean, this one is technically done by a company, but they're still better, and they're both on the same platform. This one isn't a series, or at least from my knowledge, this isn't a series. So this one's kind of its own little thing, which I guess doesn't really count, but whatever. Look, this characters talks and things sure do happen. I think that's a better, like, like they tried so hard to make this sound appealing, and they tried so little to make this sound appealing, and it's still better. Characters talks and things sure do happen is better for this one, or the second episode. And the only things that happen are things that don't actually matter in the long run and end abruptly on a man murdering a ball like everybody wants. And then there's... Oh my god, I keep thinking of better things that are just amazing. Something else that is just... This one is a show, because this one isn't a show, it's a short, but it's done by one person. This one is a show done by a lot of people. I can't find credits. I can probably find credits at the end. Yeah, okay, so this is a show done by a lot of people. And how much people did? Oh, I can't. No credits. It just ended. But this is done by one person. One single person, and everything is better. The story is... Honestly, there isn't much of a story, but that's because it's more character driven, which I like. I think I like character driven stuff more than story stuff. I mean, I like them both. I don't care. I'd still watch either. But yeah, you know. Each episode has a story, but there's no bigger story. But the way that the episodes use the stories is just to either for funniness or for characters. Most of the time for characters. And it literally is done by this one guy. He does everything. He does the animation. He does the writing. I think, hold on, wait, I gotta check this or else I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna cry if it isn't. Okay, so it's him. Music isn't by him. Design, him and someone else. Script editing, 2 people. So he wrote the script. Voice cast, that's fine. He's still in this. He is in it. He's the main character, which is the same with this one. The creator voiced the main character. Animators, here we go. Him and someone else do all of this animation, and it's like it's so amazing. And then all these names, these are just Patreon, so that's it. That's all the amount of people it took. 1, 2. So yeah, I completely forgot what counting I was on. But either way, very little amount of people, and the effort is still like look at this. Look at everything about this. Look at this.
You, Father, forgive me for my defiance. What task have you for your loyal guard?
Fidelity has always been your greatest quality, Ragnar. I swear to you, my son, all of your shame and guilt, all of your sins, they will collapse into the abyss we all race towards. Share that truth with the world. Share it with the provinces, the valley, and the empires in the west. Show them your conviction. Show them the serenity of the void.
Like, that was just amazing. The music, the lighting, like even just this one shot. Oh, Well, that was a good shot. This one shot says so much. This is just one shot, and it says way more than any of this. And this is just done by like, I forgot how much I counted. That amount of people. Like, it's just insane to me. Even the animation is like miles better. And it's just him and one other person. I can't speak. Like, look at this. Just
show them the serenity of the void.
Like, everything about it. The voice acting, the shots, the animation, the story. It's so intriguing. And that's just the beginning part. That's literally just the first 3 minutes. That isn't even a connected story. This is where the actual story starts, is how long it is. And that's just, it's just insane to me. It really is. Sound design. Again, music, everything about it is just miles better. Thomas, that guy, he's the person. Tom, what the heck? Oh, I thought they actually had a definition for the word Thomas. I was like, okay. Musicians. The music is really good. So that wasn't him, but like, it was those people. They did a great job. It's just, like, I don't get it. If pretty much one guy can do better than a whole company, that's kind of sad. But I feel bad for comparing it, because I feel bad for this guy, like I've said many times. Because I do want to see it succeed. All of this has given me hope. This is just done by a couple people. This is done by one person, I think. Oh my gosh, if I'm wrong on that, I better not be wrong on that. Yeah, see, no credits. It's just the Patreons, unless he just didn't add the credits. It's just him, and that was better. All of this stuff is like a beacon of light for this show, and I still don't really know if it's gonna be good or not. Because if he had this idea, and it's a good idea, like I've said before, it's a good idea and I like it, and he really wants to see it succeed, then he needs to put in more effort. And if he's the writer, then like, he needs to take classes. I mean, I would assume that he's the writer if he's the one that created. Yeah, written. Okay, I'm so dumb. I literally just read that like a couple minutes ago. Okay, yeah, so he just, like, if he wants this to be his thing and that's what he's known for, he should have waited and he should have done more to make sure that this is the best that it can be. Like, he should have taken classes. He should have cycled through a couple of ideas. Maybe he already did that, both of those things. I don't know. Like, there's so much that he could have done. I think that he could have. I don't know anything about him, and I might just be completely like just being a jerk, and he's like trying his best, and that's why I feel bad. But like, if he really wants this to be his thing, then he needs to do more with it, and he just needs to do better. It's like, he seems like a good person. And like this one person said, I do respect him for at least like putting this idea out there and seeing if people like it. And that's why I was fine with it, and that's why I liked it until I saw episode 2, and then I lost all my hope, because he put this out there and he tried it and people were like, no, it's not good. Try again. And then he just comes out with this. And like I said, if they're being released every Friday, then he probably was already fully done or almost done with this episode. So there's really nothing to say. So like, I shouldn't have been like losing all of my hope on it. Because like, that's not even really his second chance if it's already done. Like, first chance, everyone didn't like it. This would also count as a first chance then too. And maybe even that one. But like, if it slowly gets better, then that would honestly be amazing. Like, actually phenomenal. But it seems like it's lazy. Like, the writing, none of it is good, so it seems like no effort was put into it, which I know isn't true, but that's just what it feels like. And like, if they did more, if they just like took more time to learn how to write a script and to learn how to make a story. Animation, that was fine, that can stay, whatever. Animation is tough, and if you're trying to mass produce it, then low quality would be better, but maybe go a different route on that. Take more time into every episode. I don't know. Because I do want to see it succeed, and I feel really, really bad for him that it didn't succeed, and that it's just horrible. But like, if it's good, then I might talk about it again and give it a second chance. Cause like, I don't know. How did I get this if it's unlisted? Wait, can it just like show up? I don't remember how I got this to this point. Crap, I completely forgot. Okay, either way. Yeah. I want it.
What is it good for?
Oh, that's episode 3. Dude, I thought I was tripping. What the heck? So yeah, that was it. Oh no. Cause like, if essentially just one guy, like, because when it was the first episode of this show, it was just him, and I can find that, and that was also a good episode. Here we go. Oh, also, yeah, this intro song is really, really good. But like, look at the style. It's not technically his style, because he said that he's inspired by Super Science Friends, which was another show in 2015. That was also a good show, but it's pretty much essentially the same style as this. So this isn't technically his style, but it still looks good. Like, and yeah, there are issues with this episode, but none of them are huge and make me hate this, like this one, where like the issues just make me not want to watch it. But like, see, that's a cool shot. Like, this is just the first episode, and this isn't this. See, the difference with what I mean is a pilot episode. This doesn't feel like a pilot episode. This feels like it could be a genuine episode because it actually has something to it. With this one, it doesn't, and it feels like it should have been a pilot episode, but it wasn't. And it's fine that, and I'm actually glad that this one isn't a pilot episode, because that wouldn't, well, I mean, I guess it would make sense. No, that wouldn't actually make too much sense, never mind. But like, oh my gosh, there's just, I don't know. But if this, wait, this has just been, the jokes are really, really funny. Like, honestly, this is just a really good show. And like, so if this one person, I assume it was just him when he wrote this. But yeah, some of the ideas aren't his, but that's fine because it's still good. So yeah, see, based off of this idea, PA system, voice of the floating man, and there's no other credits. It was literally just him. He did all of this. So if he can do all of that, and he can do all of this, and they can do all of this, then so can they. So that gives me hope, but maybe not. It might be bad. With this intro, it's not looking too hot. 0 dislikes. Maybe it's phenomenal. Maybe it's a masterpiece. Oh my gosh. Is this the new show that everybody's going to be talking about? 0 dislike? Look how much traction it lost. That's just sad. Like, it's honestly sad. Because They're running ads for this. That's how I actually got recommended. I think I said that at the beginning. The show gets hate, but it has its moments. This was the best episode out of 3. Oh my god, it's actually good? No freaking way. Did they actually make a good episode? Or is it just because everybody stopped watching it, so then the only people that are actually watching it are people that just think it's good. Thought the first 2 were good, so then they think that this one's good. When they say, you alone can make a world of difference, I have no clue what that's. I mean, he do be spitting facts though. Horn Dog 69. I mean, come on, you can't argue with that. Oh, he's just. Oh no, he's everywhere. He's everywhere. Oh my gosh, he's like a plague. Oh my gosh. Reach out to us 3 times. Yo, mama, watch what the. Okay, I skimmed through that. I can't read. I genuinely don't know what he said. I was like skimming over it. I'm so stupid. What? Alright, well, I guess I might watch it and see if that description is true. But yeah, so the first episode, 4 out of 10. Second episode, 2 out of 10. It wasn't good. And I don't know. Hopefully this one's good. Oh. I genuinely trust this comment just because it's on the top and because I have trust issues. That's not what that means. I'm so dumb.